We did victory gardens back in my time to help our soldiers who were fighting in the war for us in World War II. The victory gardens were for those soldiers. We fed them and we fed our people at home because there was a lack of surplus. I can remember the times that people would go out and forage for food out in the woods because there wasn't anything. The gardens were what people could stay alive on. And with that garden is when the preservation became such an important tool. In 1914, the Smith-Lever Act happened, and when Congress set aside some money for USDA and local state governments, colleges to go work in the Extension Service. The Extension Service meant that people came out and would teach you information that had been researched at the colleges and the USDA, and so it's non-biased information. We don't go by what Ball or Kerr says, we go by what the research says. And so those kind of things have occurred back in those days as well as now. And with the help of a couple of people, made food preservation a whole lot better. Nicholas Abbott, he was the inventor of the first canner. Whenever he invented that, now this canner has come a long way from his canner creation, but he invented the first idea that food could be preserved for a later time in the winter when families didn't have food in the garden to depend upon. And then Louis Pasteur had a big discovery of fermentation and pasteurization. He's the person who actually recognized that there's bacteria in those jars. And so since his discovery, there's been lots of research with USDA and the colleges and Extension to identify how to better preserve our food products.